Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? What we're going to be talking about today is gasoline. Yeah, especially this is bad news, guys, for if you drive like luxury cars, performance cars, even motorcycles, okay? And you have to use the top grade gasoline, okay? I'm talking like 93, okay? The premium. And the US and European refiners, they are scrambling right now to get enough octane to make the high quality gas. There are several potential reasons for this shortfall right now, including the fallout with the invasion, right on, the impact of the U.S. environmental regulations, and a lack of refining capacity. The net effect is that it's making the fuel even more expensive than usual when compared to regular unleaded, okay? Now, in the U.S., the price gap is about 75 cents a gallon. That's about 15% more than during the same period last year. Data from AAA, okay, you know what AAA is, right? Okay, that's from AAA. Now, in the UK, the premium has widened by 25%, and this is on an annual basis. The most recent monthly data has shown. Now, the current record as of right now for seasonal strength in octane pricing doesn't portend well to a smooth transaction to summer specification gas. And refiners are in the process of making the switch to summer grade gas. Winter fuel contains more butane from natural gas processing to increase the octane. Octane itself is a hydrocarbon that is produced in the refining of crude, CRUDE oil, though consumers generally know about it through the so-called octane rating for gas. A higher value means that the fuel is more stable and less likely to cause an engine knock. Okay, you know what that engine knock, okay, you know what that sounds like, and it constantly, it's like a, okay, that sound, okay, even if your car doesn't make it, I'm sure you've sat in traffic and listened to that, okay, that's that engine knock. Now, vehicle manufacturers, they often recommend high octane gas and the premium grades at the pump to get peak performance from turbocharged or high compression engines. And even regular gas contains octane. However, this shortfall shouldn't be problematic because there are more low octane components available for making regular gas than high octane fuel. And the European Union and the UK last month, they banned most seaborne imports of Russian petroleum products, reducing the region's supply of naphtha, and that's NAPHTHA. And this is a key component in making gas. Meanwhile, the European petrochemical industry has cut supply of octane, boosting additives as high energy costs and weak demand curbed operations. Now, the loss of these feedstocks is critical for gas markets this year, according to consultant Energy Aspects. Separately, the U.S., which is a Tier 3 environmental regulations, which require lower sulfur content in gas, have created complications. Now, compliance with the rules, and which requires more severe hydro treating of this naphtha and gas during refining. And the process destroys the octane, thus contributing to a shortage. And it also helps to widen the value of premium gas to regular grade gas. Now, the gas sulfur, the standard for the rules, took effect in 2017. And then in 2020, fuel demand dropped due to the pandemic-related travel restrictions, and the true effects of the regulations started to become more clear last year as gas consumption, it recovered. And then meeting lower sulfur requirements comes at the expense of these octane levels, which likely contributed to soaring prices for high octane blending components. And this dynamic, it's going to continue this year for 2023 and may lead to similar explosive upside in gas prices this summer, especially if you live in an area where we're prone to hurricanes, tornadoes, things like that. So to be sure, there is debate on what's behind the octane shortfall. Wide octane spreads, the price between wholesale prices for premium and regular grade gas, where it was primarily driven between a shortage and refinery capacity. Now, because of this lost capacity, there aren't enough reformer units to upgrade low octane naphtha to raise it to octane levels for use in making premium gas. Now, this may eventually change as new refinery capacity comes online this year, but still, they have no octane spreads, staying moderately wide. So this is going to hurt, especially for those of you that have cars that require the high octane, and motorcycles, because I know my son's motorcycle, he has to use the high octane. So I just wanted to put this out there. There might be a shortage for gas for the high octane. All right, so just be aware. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I'll see you in the next one. Yeah, you stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping, and as always, fearless. Ciao.